know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm doing. Bike store switch. Just remove that. Oh, it's hot. I still want a bit of sugar, don't you, really, in coffee? So you don't really, do you? You don't actually want any coffee. Any coffee? Any sugar? Any coffee? How about you, Bess? I think it's bloody cold tonight. Oh, it's bloody cold. First one here. That's nothing to be proud of, young person. Well, I don't think so. Be proud of it. I've had a good day today, or something like that. Went to the gym, but I've got to get my knee seen too. My knee is not good. Annoying me. Light source switch. Can I remove? My network's playing up. I've got trouble with my network. Not my net worth, my network. I can't believe it. It's crazy speed, but it's just like not working. Oh. B what? Weird. Oh, something there. Odd. Driving bloody mad. Be what though? Be good? Be me? Be you? Be whatever? Oh, I can't bother to sort that out. That'll be sorted out tomorrow. Look around it tomorrow.
How to turn on an older woman, and I want to give you an example with 3 different responses. So, some of us like buying sexy lingerie, and some of us like sending pictures of ourselves in that sexy lingerie to men that we are attracted to. And their response will very much demonstrate whether or not that gets me aroused. Now, just putting on the lingerie gets me turned on. I love wearing sexy lingerie, and it's one of the things that I always suggest to older women that can really...
Whatever that means. No, I don't know any jobs. I'm single. Nope. Not single. I'm not going to pretend I am. Too many people pretending stuff in there nowadays, I think. That Mary? Well, if anyone else spoke, you're just sitting there watching me. You are allowed to talk, you know. I'll report back to you. What did I say then? What did I say about your mother? Kevin, see you later, mate. I'm going to ignore you now, okay? Just want to let you know that. Is it Kevin? Sorry, Simon. Simon. Kevin? Simon? Simon, I'm ignoring you now. All right? Go and find Garfunkel. So, New York, Footy Corner. What the heck's that one it's all about? Some rubbish on these apps, isn't there? Bum, 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 bum. RAM? What about RAM? What, RAM in a computer, you mean? All right, mate, how you getting on? RAM in a computer? What are you on about? What do you mean jam? John Jam? I wish you again hello. Thank you. I wish you hello. I wish you hello. I don't wish you hello. I'll say hello. I'm not going to wish you hello. I'll go hello. No, that would be me. You know, you shouldn't be me, should you? Oh, Ram is an Indian god, is it? Okay. Well, I've got some RAM in my PC. Google it. I don't know. I don't really know how to Google. I don't know how to Google. It's a bit too beyond me. I'm old, and I'm an old person. We don't do the internet, do we? We don't do the internet stuff. That's all you youngsters, isn't it? I mean, you can talk about your God if you want, but I'd rather you just say, how's your day going, Gary? And I'd say, like, manic day. I've got to go and have my knee seen to. Decided. Decisions have been made. Put a hot tea on it. It's not even a hot tea, it's a coffee. So I hope everyone has had a good day and a good week, actually. You in the UK, yeah? Your button mythology and read about it. No, I can't be bothered really. I don't read. Fuller, all right. I don't read. I'm terrible. I think we should all read, shouldn't we? Reading's where your knowledge, isn't it? But you're not a good weight. What's a good weight then? I don't know. What is a weight that's good? Hello. Remember when you had to pay a lot of money for the internet? Yeah, I do, mate. Well, dial up. Ding 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 ding, bing bing bing. I had it was called Home Highway, and they give you two phone lines. It was 64 kilobits. This is kilobits, and you could join two lines together at 128 kilobits. It was like wow, but you had two phone lines, so you have two phone lines. But that was the fastest internet I could buy back in the day. Very calm voice. Unless I'm given lettuce in my rolls from the cafe, that made me very annoyed. That I see him today, and I went. Next time I come over and want a cup of tea, I'm going to go, can I have a cup of tea without any lettuce? And can I have a chocolate bar without any lettuce? Can I have sticky toffee pudding without any lettuce? Because they gave me lettuce. Hi, Sam. Hello, Sam. Jesus was Hindu. Oh, you know more than me. I weren't there, mate. I can't comment on that. I can comment on the MG I sold. I can comment on the BMW X1 that's going out tomorrow. I can comment on my car, but I can't comment on that. He wasn't. Well, he weren't then. Don't worry about it. Everyone else's opinion has no validity in your life. You know, let someone believe that things they want to believe in it. If they want to believe it's what they believe. You know, you've got these beliefs, haven't you? You know, you believe certain things and you... Oh, it makes you happy, believe in it, I suppose, isn't it? If it don't, then don't. Give up. Never worry what someone else thinks of you because that's pointless, isn't it? You can spend ages. How long would you spend trying to make everyone like you? Krishna. Sounds a bit kushti to me, Krishna. Hare Krishna. Don't they do all that dinging of the bells? Ding, 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 like that sort of stuff, don't they? Is that Hare Krishnas? I don't even know what they do. Jehovah's Witnesses come and knock on your door. Very polite though, aren't they? Incredibly polite. Jehovah's, look. Someone come in. Jehovah's Witness. I'm not talking about Jehovah's. I mean, mate, you lot No, mate, you lot are very polite. You come knock on my door, but really, and they're trying to sell me the Watchtower. They're saying all about this and that, and I'm going, don't worry about it, mate. Does it still work? What, Jehovah's witnessed them? Jade, hello. I don't know, mate. You'd have to tell me. You have to give me a subject. Does it still work? What? My car? My knee? No, my knee's knackered, mate. My knee is knackered. My meat and 2 veg. Well, I don't eat vegetables, so I just eat meat. Well, I'll eat a potato, I suppose. What do you mean by meat and potato, 2 veg? Mate, I don't really understand what you're saying, but I might know what you're saying. That's the chance you don't know, isn't it? Say the words. Never be embarrassed. Don't be a bit giggly. You know exactly what I mean. No, I really don't. But you don't know if I'm lying, do you? Bear in mind, it's the internet, so I could be fibbing, couldn't I? And so you've got to get, well, if I know what you mean, I'll say TikTok won't allow it. Say it. Never be worried about it, mate. If you get me banned, great. I'll come off the phone. I'll go and I'll have some cake. Go on, get me banned. I'll go and get some cake then. Or, you know, I could see if me meat and 2, check out me meat and 2 veg, couldn't I suppose? Whatever that is, I don't know. Meat and 2 veg. No, I don't know it. I know it's testicles and a penis, but that's me. You may call it something else. Maybe you sit there overnight talking to it and call it like your what's it, innit? All right, what's it? How you getting on? What have you named it then? What have you named yours? Come on, you're obviously like, you're more up on this guru and young stuff. Like, what you named it, mate? Come on, don't be embarrassed. It's not embarrassing, is it? How many people are watching? What, 5 on here and there's 3 on here. Goes up and down now, innit? Where from originally? Well, my mum. I was actually initially from my mum, came out of my mum, and then, what do you mean, where was I from? I don't know. What, where was I born? I was born around here, in Plumstead. Moved to Sidcup. Well, McCoy's, I just call mine huge. I mean, I don't know what you call yours. Maybe you call it little, I don't know. Little and large. Captain Gary. What? Has it? Hi Gary, been busy, not been on it for a bit. Well, don't worry about that. Never ever worry about that. If you don't come on here, I'll say you're lucky. Queen Mary, yeah, I wasn't born there. I'll tell you where I was born. Was St Nick's, wasn't it? St Nick's in Plumstead. St Nick's Hospital in Plumstead. And I've got to go and have my knee done. This is driving me mad. Quality of life is sort of 0. What you can do is, it's just hurting. I'm going to run Sunday because I paid. I love it. I'm injured, but I've got to run Sunday. You've got to run it. You've got to do these things. I've got to man up and get that injury really injured, and I before I can't just have half an injury, can I? Imagine that, you can still walk about. It's like, nah, I've got to make sure my legs don't even work. Maybe I need a new knee. Do you reckon they could do a new knee by Sunday? What do you reckon? Go up there and say, can I have a new knee? Wouldn't it be lovely if you could just get bits, you know? What do you fancy? I want a new arm. I'm doing all right. I'm fed up with my knee. It's just really depressing me now. Went to the gym and I couldn't really do any leg stuff. I could, but it was just hurting, so I was just doing more like, I don't know, pulling down this one, pushing up, pressing thing, abs, your back. I couldn't really do the leg one though. It was just driving me mad. I'm supposed to go swimming tomorrow, but might give it a miss and just lay in bed sulking. Just sulk. I'm going to sulk. Just, I think it's unfair, you know. I mean, look, just like kill me, innit? Wait till like, I know it's June and just do me, innit? Do me on my bike, just dump on. Car business is mad, mate. It's crazy, absolutely crazy busy. Can't get them ready quick enough. We buy, it's buying them, we're just selling them. Some we're not even getting on the website. It's just like crazy. I don't know why. It's almost like he's looked at. Maybe he said, right, your knee's knackered, but you can sell a lot of cars. Well, maybe I'd say, do you know what? I'd rather have no money. You want to be well. You definitely want to be well, don't you? And just look after yourself, look after your body, innit? So you've only got one. And without that, you're nothing, innit? So yeah, you take it for granted, you know, when you when you're good health, nothing's hurting, and you pull a muscle or something like that, and it just hurts, isn't it? I ain't heard of you for a while. Talk sometime, eh? I ain't heard you for a while. Talk sometime. Not sure what you mean. Talk sometime. I tend to talk a lot when I'm on here. I don't really talk about anything in particular. I don't really have any particular subject. Maybe you should. Maybe you should have I don't know, a theme, innit? Maybe you should say, well, today we're going to talk about solar panels or electric cars. That's too boring, isn't it? I think we want to talk about... We've all got really varied interests, haven't we? All of us. And we should try and incorporate the interests of people. Coffee, yeah, I'm having a coffee. I'm doing all right. I'm back on NutriCheck. I'm trying to be good. I want to get down a little bit of weight. I want to get down. I'd like to get down to about 70, really. 69 kilos, 68 even. I did get down to 66. I look pretty trim, but I seem to have... always I've eaten too much. I've eaten too much, generally. Binging of a night. And now what I'm doing, I used to have a sandwich at 1 o'clock, an orange, a banana, about 3 little packs of crisps, 2 or 3 little packs of crisps, and a yoghurt. And then in the afternoon, I'll have 1 more sandwich out of my 2 sandwiches and a punnet of blueberries. And I thought, I need to maybe not have so much during the day and then save them for tonight. I don't know, because once you start as well, you can't stop, innit? You just want to eat and eat and eat, don't you? Jesus loves me. I know he does. He's normal. He's just called like one of my followers, then, isn't he? Because 16 stone to get to 17. You want to come on the cruise with me, mate? Come on the cruise. We're going on a cruise in July. I don't know if it's Britannia. Or it could be Queen Anne. We're going on Britannia and Queen Anne, but I don't know what one's first. I don't know. You should definitely do a cruise. If you like eating, mate, come on a cruise. It's like 24 hours stuff in your face. All right, mate. I was just going around telling everybody what? Oh, that Jesus loves you. Well, no point. If he loves you, you know about it, don't you? I'm sure my leg is. I'm sure this one's straight and this one does that. It's got a bit of a kink in it. How would they ever straighten that? I don't know. It probably ain't. Knees are just. I'll tell you what. If you've got trouble with your knees, don't have it operated on. Ruins them. What's the difference between a long conversation with Gary and root canal? Root canal eventually ends. A long conversation? No, I very much doubt I'd have a long conversation with you, mate. Mate, some people have the ability to just completely ignore. I'm getting quite good at it. I'm almost as good as how much I can eat Krispy Kremes or chocolate. That tells you how good at it. How things, all right. I'm a bit fed up with my knee, but I'll need to go and see. I might ring up my physio tomorrow, see if he can book me and have a look at it, really. I just want some idea, of what, like tough. Nothing wrong with it. Well, there's something wrong with it, but you can't do anything. It's tough, and give up running. And then it'd be like, I don't really want to, but, even I've realised, I can't run forever and I can't exercise really, sometimes you've got to be, do you know what? Hang up your exercise thoughts and right, that's it. I can't exercise anymore. Celtic Rangers, I don't know. I don't follow football, so I don't really know. I'm good. No, hang on. We stop the lives. Think of that. I'm good. Did you just say good? Mate, no. I'm like the best. That's about it. I can't help it. I'm mild. I'm mild. I'm I can't even what I was going to make up then. What's this? Pterygium ligament. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just driving me mad. No, I don't think so. It's just, don't know. Maybe I need to just break a finger or something, which will hurt more. Maybe you need to smash your toe, break your toe, because that would hurt, wouldn't it? And then you go, well, that don't hurt now. That really hurts. Maybe I should get some pliers and just like mole grips and just pinch the back of my arm like so. It's, If it looks like straight running, I don't know. Would I do surgery? Yeah. I love a bit of surgery, mate. If I can literally knee on eBay, go on eBay, you can have a knee. I don't. It ain't really. It's really annoying me because it's like I don't want to be injured. I don't want to be injured. I don't want to be unwell. I can't stand it. It's pointless. What is the point of that? What good is it doing? Nothing. Exactly nothing. So what's the point of it? I know it's your body wears out and stuff happens, doesn't it? But who knows? You know, you got to go somewhere. Yeah, he paid maybe pay private. Does anyone know anyone who's private in London? Hello from Finland. Wherever you're injured, I always think, well, I wish it was my elbow rather than my knee. But then if I had my elbow, I'd be going, every time you move, you go, I wish it was my knee, really, or my ankle. Really, I wish I could give it one of you lot. Yeah, I'll just take that away for us, will you? Nah, I'm thinking, I need to speak to Neil. I'll speak to Neil tomorrow and say, let him have a look at it. At least it's 30 quid, 35, 40 quid or something. Just go and have a look. Just show him, say where it's hurting. What do you think? When I had trouble with my toes, he had a look. And he sort of said, we ain't really lot can do about them, really. Just some things you have to. If someone actually goes, nothing you can do, that's it. You accept it, and then you go, well, that's it. I've got to accept it, haven't I? But all the time, there's hope. Yeah, that's what it is. There's hope. We hope that there's a cure, don't you? And if you're unwell, you hope there's a cure, but there isn't. Not for everything, isn't it? Don't know why. Why do you keep touching it and all? Is that hurts and you're like, strangely nice. I suppose I just want to put it in a vice. Do you know I could lay it down so I can hammer it back in or something like that? I don't know. Nobody's unwell. Nobody's unwell. Got like, I don't know. Someone I know from TikTok. He messaged me. His girlfriend partner. She passed away tonight. I was like, dawn. Well, he texted me at something like 7:30 and said, oh, she passed away half an hour ago. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Like that, you know, my knees are nothing, innit? If you had something seriously wrong with you, you know, aches and pains and injuries are nothing, innit? Absolutely nothing. All right, mate? Doing sports a lot, yeah. Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know what's wrong with it. I just want to get a razor blade and cut it open and have a look in there, don't you, really? You want to be tough enough. Let's cut that open and have a look. You wouldn't even know what you're looking at, would you? You look in there and go, what's that? You pull some bits out and then your leg wouldn't work, innit? Your toes wouldn't work. Shit, get them. Can we super glue them back in? Bring them stringy bits back. That was whatever they are, the ligaments or tendons. Our bodies are amazing. Our bodies are absolutely amazing. Flipping a pain in the arse when they go wrong, isn't it? And you start, mate, it's mental. Crazy. Sold an MG today. These people are coming up. The X1, that's going out tomorrow, I think. What else? I can't think. The other MG, that's going out Saturday. It's just like mental. Good, but just crazy busy, isn't it? You have some news? Oh, go on, tell me. Right, you've got good knees. Well, I'm going to come and find you and hacksaw them off and stick them onto mine. I'm going to hacksaw your knees off and give them and swap them with mine. Why can't we do that? Just like, take that bit out of there and stick it in. Wish we could just go and get new bits, innit? I want new bits. I'll take my bandage thing off. I don't know if this really helps. You reckon so? Oh, right, have you? 2 panels. Oh, right, okay. I don't really know how that works. Well, I do know how it works. Hello. I'm all right, thank you. I do know how it works, but I trouble with solar, I think, whatever you got, if you've got 5 panels, you want 10. And if you've got 10, you want 20. And if you've got 20, you want 30. You just do. You just want more and more and more. It's a good start, I suppose. And how does it work then? So you plug it in, and that just obviously generates electricity. So you just if you're taking 300 watts and that's producing 200 watts, you're only taking 100 from the grid. Is that how it works? I guess. My question is for you is crime you committed you never got caught for? Loads, didn't you? Probably impersonating you. I got away with that. I impersonated you because I stood on the corner, and I was I thought, hey up, I'll impersonate you. I impersonate a lot of the people on social media, and they're just like cuckoo. You know, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's like you lot. You're sort of, I don't know. You're 3 salads short of a lettuce, isn't you? A lot of you. You're just crazy. And you're watching me. I'm thinking, I'm the mad one. I'm thinking, no, you lot are mad. Speeding, definitely. What? I know a speeder when I see one. I do, because they're usually going quite quick. Let's say you generate 800 watts. House ticks about. I see. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it doesn't put it back in the grid, but you're using, what it'll do is the inverter will cut in, and when you're drawing, it will do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Got the flu. Oh no, hello. I like the tears to the earwax. How about you? Depends on what it's on, mate. I mean, if it was on a bit of rye with granary, love it. Absolutely love it. And I buy it. If you got any earwax, get doing it. Show me a video of you doing it. Might even pay you. I normally pay £1 million for it. It's up to you, mate, if you don't want the money. Oh no, it does, but oh right. I see. The trouble is, you need mine. I've got a generation meter. It tells you what you import and export. That's how they get. It's not 1 meter. I think you've got 1 meter for usage and 1 meter for exporting. I think, and that's how it works. But mine's obviously a bit different. You know, I think solar's a lot of money, but I think I like mine. And really, you should be at home during the day and use it all. A lot of old people would benefit from it because if they're in all day, well, it depends on what they're doing, doesn't it? Depends on what they're. It's really annoying. You want to generate 6-7 kilowatts in the winter, don't you, when it's cold? But you don't. You generate in the summer. You don't really need it. What is the bazaar about? I don't know. If I knew that, I'd be a bazaar holder. Bazaar? Bazaar? What it is, it's the internet. That's rather a bazaar, isn't it? Imagine when you was young, when you're growing up, did you ever think, oh my God, this is going to be a thing. I'm going to look at this bloke somewhere around the world, chatting to his phone, and I don't even know him, and I don't even know I'm watching him. I've met people who sell back to the grid and they end up not spending electricity. Yeah. I don't know, the other month I had about 150 quid. I think it's 150 quid back from what I generate. We're now only doing the washing Saturday day. Well, I don't really look at mine now, but when you first get it, you tend to look in the Tesla app. I've got Enphase and looking at. Anyway, it shows you what you're generating. You do get a little bit obsessed with, oh, look, I'm generating 4 kilowatts, I'm generating whatever. But thankfully, I'm not doing that now. Thankfully, I've grown up and I've moved on from caring what I'm generating. But when I had an immersion heater, I would, if it was generating say it was generating like 4 kilowatts, I would turn the immersion on. Got a free tank of hot water every day. Well, every day I wanted it. So you work out, for a tank of hot water, it's got to cost you £3, isn't it, surely? So you say a tank of hot water every day, that's 21 quid a week, just in hot water. And you'd still be buying more. It's a long-term thing. If you have a long-term mindset, it's a brilliant investment, isn't it? If you have a long-term mindset, nothing's expensive and everything becomes sensible to do. But everybody says, oh, when you can, how long for payback? If you're worried about the payback, don't do it, I would say. I'd say get an electric car. But if you're worried about certain things, don't bother getting it. Get one because you like it and you want one. Like I wanted my soda, that's why I got it. We'll be interested to see where that goes, what goes. If you get a series of solar panels, if you had an electric car, well, I've got an electric car, but I can't charge my car at home because I haven't got a home charger. Hang on a minute. I can't charge my car at home. I could run an extension lead. I have done that before, plug it in the bedroom, put it over the fence, put my car out the back, at the back of the yard, and like plug it in. And I've got a Powerwall. I've got a Tesla Powerwall. So what that does is that it sort of fills you up during the day. 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock is the highest thing, and Octopus pay at 5 o'clock. It starts emptying out. It's going back in the grid. So I've got 13 kilowatts or 12 kilowatts is going in the grid, but I get paid for that. What's this? What's your story? I haven't really got any stories, really. I've got loads of stories, but I mean, some have to be told after 9 o'clock. So another 10 minutes, you'll be getting the saucy ones. But a story, I haven't really got a story. I was born, I've arrived there, been married, got 2 kids, like motorbikes, like my girlfriend, like, I don't know, my grandchildren, my granddaughters, like my motorhome. I had my pilot's license. Don't know really, what else do you want to know? I like cakes. I think I'm a 33-inch waist, 32-inch waist. I don't know, something like that. That's roughly my story. Was I thick? Yes. Did I clean my teeth a lot? No. Didn't listen to my mum and dad. But there you go. Give you money, old man? Certainly. How much do you need then? If you say the right amount, you can have it. Free PlayStation, what's that all about? EcoFlow battery, it's so expensive. How much are they then? What electric vehicle? Yeah, has it got a Tesla? Did your father or grandfather ever talk about the war? Yeah. You're watching me from Africa. Oh, hello. How much is an EcoFlow battery then? You want to look at the Tesla Powerwall. Tesla Powerwall 3. I've got a Tesla Powerwall 2, but Tesla Powerwall 3 has come out, and Tesla Powerwall's pretty good. Yeah, that's because he accelerated too quick. You shouldn't accelerate that quick for passengers, should you? You should drive steady. You know, he was probably accelerating too hard like that, and I don't know, a bit like a fairground ride, isn't it? I don't know why people do that. Probably to impress you, isn't it? Giovanna, hello. I think. Oh. 700, 1200. Powerwall's about 10 grand, but it's pucker. And the new one, mine's only got a 5 kilowatt inverter, so you can only draw 5 kilowatts or take 5 kilowatts in. The new ones have got something like a 10 kilowatt or 13 kilowatt inverter, so they can max it out. You can really max it out. Voice of journalist. Oh, me. Horrendous. What you should have done was whack him on the back of the head and say, slow down, you dickhead. I don't want to be... Or you should have said, I'm going to be sick in here, slow down. He'd have gone really quiet, wouldn't he? He'd have gone really, really quiet. Your voice sounds like Murray Walker. Or maybe I was him in a former life, I don't know. Maybe I was him. I remember him. He was good, wasn't he? Trouble is, when he said something was going to happen, it's all going well for Hill, and he can't go wrong now. Oh, his wheel's fallen off. It was like he had the curse. You wouldn't want him telling you anything you're doing all right, isn't it? Yeah, he's only got to go around this like, oh, he's off. Shut up. James Hunt, I like James Hunt. James Hunt, I think. Do I like... Do okay, Gordon Ramsay. What's that mean? Languages. I'm fluent bullshit, mate. I'm fluent in it. I just might answer this basically. No. Why would you, mate? I don't profess to know anything, especially if you want something. I know nothing. You know, unless I like you, then I'm pretty knowledgeable. But believe you me, I've got the ability to be incredibly thick at the drop of a hat. Literally, I can be thick like that, but I can be quite intelligent like that. So it's all to do with who you like, though. And if I like you, it's like, oh, what do you want to know? If I really don't like it, it's like, no, I don't know. Is it daylight? No, I don't think so. I don't really know. I'm not qualified to answer. James Hunt. Who's the best James Bond? I don't know, really. Need a haircut? I know. So you're stupid enough to know the difference between an island and a mountain range? Nah, No, of course I'm stupid, mate. But mate, what? Seriously, I'm sitting on my phone on the internet, or I can claim to be intelligent. No, no, big mistake that. Big, 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 big mistake thinking you're intelligent on the internet. But that's my fault, isn't it? What's your unforgettable favourite memory with my dad? Oh, I don't know, really. Too many. Too many, you know. They wind you up, don't they? Your parents, you know, I don't know many people who wouldn't get wound up with their mum and dad at some time. But you'd have wound them up, wouldn't you? I'm convinced, you know, our our children's job is to wind us up, but our job is to wind them up, isn't it? That's my thing. That's my sort of thoughts, you know. There's too many memories, isn't it? I ain't got like one, you know. If you've got just one memory, it's like, wow, that was one really peak. No, it should be quite a lot of, you know, quite good stuff really. Different parties you've been to, and you know when he got us our first motorbike, and I don't know, done stuff with him, and he helped me do my house, things like this. Great, you know, I miss him really because he was very knowledgeable in building and that sort of stuff. But you know, you when you're young, your mum and dad are around, you think they're forever. They're there forever, aren't they? You believe that, you know. It's only when people start to fall away, you go, actually, they're not here forever. But all we can do, I don't know, you make the most of each day, don't you, really? You hope I don't know. I don't know, I think I don't want too many highs, but I don't want too many lows, you know. Losing my parents is probably the lows, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's probably, I don't want it any lower than that. That's why I don't get lots of stuff, you know, like getting heavily into debt to buy stuff and, you know, doing gear. I don't get that. You know, what are you chasing? I don't know what they're chasing. Getting pissed a lot, innit? I don't get it, you know. Unless you're addicted to it, then I don't know. How do you stop addiction? I think you have to go and get help, don't you? Have to get help. If you haven't got anything major going on, I think you've got quite a good life. If you wake up and not aches and pains, you know, that's just standard, isn't it? That's life. You know, your knees are going to hurt, your back's going to hurt, or whatever, or I don't know, you got an old injury and it keeps coming back. It's just that's standard, isn't it? But I don't want to be too fed up, really. You know, I don't want to be like not selling any cars. I don't want to be. I just want consistent. You just want to be consistent, innit? Favourite beer? I don't drink. Mate. I haven't drunk for years and years and years. Probably packed up in my 20s. So I don't drink. Beer's like. I like the taste of it. I mean, how people can say I love the taste. Whiskey. I mean, like, really? I am amazed people like it. I'm going, we went to Scotland and we could going to go to some of these distilleries, and I thought, what's the point? I don't. You get free samples, and I thought, I don't even drink. Don't really have great memories of my dad. Oh, right. I told you should go and video him. All you lot. Look, if your mum and dad are still about, I meant to do this with my dad. I didn't do it with my mum. I mean, you got video and pictures of them, haven't you? But you should definitely start videoing it. Put your tripod or just talk to your mum and dad about stuff. You've always got that video, haven't you? Back it up. Make sure it's backed up. You've always got it, innit? Well, it's not. It makes you feel good, but my understanding, it's a depressant. That's my understanding of alcohol. It's funny because it makes you feel good, doesn't it? You get drunk and you do feel good. I understand what people, when I've been drunk before, throwing up, but the trouble is I don't know, I don't miss it. Really don't miss it. If you go back to what? If you go back to what? I don't know, really. What's the last time I travelled outside of the UK? Don't know. I haven't been this year. Oh, November. November, went on a cruise, went round, I don't know. Should I still do running? I don't know. The jury's out. I've got a 10k Sunday. I've got to do that because I've entered. But I need to go and speak to my physio, really. I've got a problem with my knee. And don't know. Maybe it's the end of my running career. Maybe it's like, no, I've got trouble with my right knee. Don't know what it is. You need to go have a check, don't you? Check, and they go like, tough, you're old, they're not good, you're old. Stop doing it, you'll be fine. I'm a contact physio. Where you at? You do home visits? I've got a physio, so I'll use him. I never like the feeling of it. I think, was it? What was your reaction when you were sailing to the colonist? Mate, you're a bit weird, aren't you? What are you on about? Oh, well, if I went to nothing, I wouldn't change anything, really. I'm not in Cambridge, I'm in London. I'm not, I don't think I'd change anything about my life, really. No, I'm tight, I'm not Jewish. Would I change? People go, oh, I'd change this, change that. It's like, no, you wouldn't. Why would you change it? So you've made loads of really shit decisions? No, I wouldn't. I like who I am. I've always liked who I am. You know, not even that nose. Why would I change my nose for? Mate, I can't even see it. What would I want to change my nose for? What, to make me look better? Why would I want to look better? What's that all about? No, my name is Gary Cambridge. A hair transplant? What for? Why would I want a hair transplant? What, so I've got hair? No. You don't need any of that shit. You made your mind up. If you've got a happy mind, why would I care what I look like, really? What am I going to be happier if I look better? Really? I don't think I would. I'll be the same, but just look better, surely. Any regrets? Yeah, of course you have some regrets. Should have spent more on mum and dad and that. You know, I don't know. There's always things you do. You know, like your pet when it dies, and there's always stuff. Actually, I don't really have any regrets. Even my mum and dad going, it's like, that's natural, isn't it? You've got to go. All of it. All your mums and dads have got to go. The only thing I say is appreciate while you're here. Like now, if you're healthy, appreciate it. If you wake up tomorrow morning, you don't feel too bad, appreciate it. You know, most of the stuff is material, isn't it? You know, if you ain't got enough money, we'll get some skills and then get a better job, isn't it? If you're upset about your weight, well, do something about it. You have to do stuff about stuff, isn't it? There's no good point in talking. You can talk about it all day long. Talk is cheap, isn't it? I'm going to do that. It's like, no, just do it. Don't keep telling people what you're doing. When you was 20, you're getting all the girls. How many girls do you want then? I'll send you a scuff. We all go. Of course you do. It might hurt. Well, you miss everyone, don't you? Unless they're an arseholes, then you don't miss them, do you? Anyone that I don't know, do I dislike people? Yes, I hope so. And I hope people dislike me. I don't want people liking me. Well, not too many. That'd be mad, you know. That'd be fake, wouldn't it? Imagine everybody liking you. I'd think, that's rubbish. Even you know, people wind you up. Even they just do that, and it just winds you up. And you think, I can't believe I've done that. That winds me up. The way to shut their door or something like that, it just winds you up. I've been dead for a billion years. I just think, you know what? You want to eat digestive and chill. Yeah, but you'll eat a lot. I've got some Fox's Crunch creams, and I'm thinking, I had one pack the other night, and I'm thinking, should I do a pack? Should I do them? No, doesn't work. It was an intercom. It's not a phone. Might be a phone. You don't know that. It could be the Batman. It's the Bat phone. I'll ring up Batman for a chat. I say, how you getting on? No, I don't. Just you can't be. It's like this, isn't it? You can't. You know, and I've invented this now. You can't. These are the highs and these are the lows. It's just like when you have a high, there will be a low, isn't there? Like it seems. I don't know about you lot, but it feels like a bit like when my granddaughter was born. My mum was in hospital, and you know, 6-7 months later or something, she passed away. So it feels like someone comes in and someone goes. Feels like, you know, I don't know, it feels like that. That's not a crap in it. It's not. You know, but it feels like that, doesn't it? So I think I don't want to chase too many highs, but I don't want lows. I think if I chase the highs, I'm going to get the lows, aren't I? Surely. You know, maybe you should chase the lows and you might get the highs. I don't know. No one really uses land anymore. Well, we do at work. Intercom for what? Well, an intercom, you know, to talk to people. Hello. I mean, I don't know what you use intercoms for. Maybe use intercoms to stir your coffee. I don't know. I use them to talk to people, but that's me. Well, you know, what it is, listen, the highs, if I get to this point, right, that's fine, but then that's not a high, is it? And then I'm chasing this bit, then I'm chasing this bit, and it literally, I can't keep up. We came here to buy. Oh, that was good of her. See, when I bought my camper, I sent them 250 quid though. I'd done a bank transfer for 250 quid. I took the chance. I thought, well, if they run off, it's 250 quid. But it secured the vehicle for me, doesn't it? to 5. Only 5 women? Get out of my life. How dare you say I've only got 5? Hello? How many? 7. It's like deal or no deal, isn't it? But only 7. You realise they're in their life and you're embarrassing me, just say there's only 7. I can't believe it. I'll deal with you later, you lot. Get some more in there. I ain't happy just saying 7. They're going to get some more. I can't believe they embarrassed me like that. That's out of order, isn't it? Imagine that. You know, an international guru, TikTok, like, I think I'm really famous type of person. Imagine that. Only 7. I can't believe it. Ridiculous, isn't it? I should paint it red. I should have it wrapped red, shouldn't I? Just paint it like red. Now, I think, look, you know, just look, we all know what you got to do, but it's effort, though, isn't it? That's the problem. Actually, the more motivated you are, the better the day. You know, that day you get up and you feel really good and you think, yeah, I'll clean the sink, and I don't know, you don't just clean your teeth, you actually clean it before you go to work. That's like a good day. You think that's going to be a good day. Or you've hoovered around, you've got up and you've done some hoovering or so. You think, yeah, that's a good day. You feel like you've got a lot of energy, don't you? You've got a lot of energy. And they're the best days, aren't they? The day, and I think the more I lay in bed, the lazier I get. It feels that way, you know. If I lay in bed, I'm like, I can't bother to get up. And then, in the end, I have no say, innit? I have no say at all. In the end, it's the clock says, tough, you ain't got no time to say now, because we've stolen all your time. Hello. Fulham 46 at Gary Cambridge. What's that mean? Then she said, sold it for full price. I think if you really want it and you sound them out, I'd say, look, I'll give you, I want it. Hold it for me. I'll give you a deposit. But you got to admit, too many messes out there. There's too many messes. Turn up, don't even want it. And I think the first profit's the best. Like the first money's the best. Not right for you, but if you say, imagine I said I'm going to come and look at your car. Again, that's talk, isn't it? That's just talk. Don't tell me you come and look at my car. Come and look at it. That's it. Be a doer. I'm going to turn up. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Got me train tickets. I'm on my way. Nah, you're a good person. You're going to buy that car. But there's too many differers. Too many. People can't make a decision. I keep saying, fall in love with no. I don't want it. Just fall in love with it. It's the best thing ever. Never be ashamed to go no. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's too embarrassing. Maybe those people don't because they think it's embarrassing. How is it embarrassing saying no? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm all right. I feel pretty good. We're busy at work. Done something to my computer. I've managed to fix it. You know, you just think, I fixed it, but then you think, why didn't I know that anyway? But there you go. Things. I think it wouldn't do something, so I disabled the network adapter. Then I couldn't get it working. God. Anyway, turn it off, and it downloaded and restarted. And they're quite good now, computers. They do sort of fix themselves, isn't it? Really. It was doing something, and I just thought, So you tinker, don't you? I went in the settings and done something, and then I couldn't get it working. Then I couldn't work out because on the network I've got like a couple, 2 or 3 NASes, and what I normally do is store my pictures on there. So I haven't got them on my computer, and if it screws up, I don't really care really. And I couldn't see that. I couldn't see it on the network. You have to make it a private. Go on the network thing and make it private. Then you can see everything on the network. Now I want to work out how to link the 2 computers. I want to network the 2 computers together so I can then send files and between the 2. So when my brother's taking pictures, he can download them and I can just go in behind his back and just drag them. I could use, I'll tell you it's quite good, is Google Remote Desktop. VNC was pretty good. you know, Cambridge Labs, isn't it, VNC? Give me money, old duck. Sure, how much do you want? What do I make of the politics? I don't, mate. I don't. Right, I'll tell you what do I make of politics? We need it because you're going to have a government. Someone needs to run the country. Wherever you are, we all agree with that. We can't run it. Yeah, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just go in and do the Windows thing so I can set up a shared drive and then, you know, I can just like chuck it in the drive, like copy and stick it in the drive, and then I've got it in it because it'll mirror it. I used to do that when I did my photography. You'd network all the computers, but you lose touch, don't you? You lose touch of it. What was the other one I used for like remote logging in? I can't think what it was. I had a free account, but they kept catching me. I can't remember what it was. It's quite good. Evening, Moit. Turn gifts. I want to show my appreciation as a fan. No, not really. I'm not into fans. Well, unless it's art, I suppose. Team viewer. Yeah, that's it. But you should pay for these things, shouldn't you? You should go pay for it. You say, I'll pay for the pro. And then you use it. It's quite dear, though, isn't it? You get some of them things and it's like, I don't know, one license is like 420 quid. You think, bloody hell. And I'm not really using it, like 8 quid a week. You know, you think, what? But some things I pay for. What would a person benefit again the whole world? Don't know. Are you worried about your soul then? I'm worried about enjoying myself when I'm here. Yeah, if I'm soulless, isn't I? Surely I'm not alive. And if you're going to go there and they can't get rid of you, obviously it'd be like, well, you're soulless, we're going to kill you. Well, hurry up then, and they kill you. And he's gone. You know, or do you come back again? The church are the best marketing. Went to Wells Cathedral and they have got the best marketing thing ever. They had this thing about what is it? Purgatory? Is it purgatory? Well, you're not there, you're not here, and you're not there, sort of thing. Held in purgatory or something. So they got all the rich people to give them money because they were going to sort it out. And you think, what mugs? But they didn't know, did they? If you believe these religious things, I don't know. Believe them at your peril, I think. Oh, your app. Was that the? You did, but I can't remember what it was. Can you send it via WhatsApp? Can you send me the link via WhatsApp and I'll have a look at it? I believe that the only question. Oh, decent. Oh, God, blimey, it's too hard. I own a small business here in Nairobi, Kenya. You're going to see it tomorrow, Kenyan time. Am I going to see it? What, am I coming? Have you invited me over? Oh, I can't be bothered though. I've got to go to work. I haven't really, but I'm going to go to work. I know that's all. You know, I might be washing my hair and all tomorrow. I look like a common dandy. What's that? That sounds like a cordial, doesn't it? That sounds like a cordial. What's that? Oh, I have a common dandy. Lovely. Bit like Dandelion and Birdyock. Birdyock? God, you have some weird sayings, you lot, don't you? Does anyone in here just go like, hello, how's your day going? And yeah, I like a good bit of steak and chips and apple crumble. That'd do. Do you talk like that? Or is it like, you all talk fancy, yeah, I have a frappuccino, you know, it's made from the goat's piss from the Himalayas and has to be at 67.35 degrees. God, you lot make it so hard, don't you? I am so pleased I'm not like most of the modern world. Just drives me nuts. I think, God, I'm so pleased I'm old. Tell literally, don't you want to just go like, fuck off, I'm getting off. Do you not want to like go, get me off here, I'm going. I want to go on an island on my own. Live with, well, actually, no, I want to live with who I want, innit? And what I'll do is I'll call you up, say, I'll come over the island. And if I think I've had enough of you, I'm going to make some crocodiles in there and go, and be like, come across. It's only shallow. Just come across. And I'm going to stand on some rocks. I go, look, it's only shallow, but they won't eat me because I smell, you see, I have a lot of garlic. And apparently crocodiles don't like garlic. So I'll do that. And it'd be great. Oh, I tell you what, we went to Rome and went the Colosseum. I can imagine like, I don't know, hundreds of years ago. This is what made, didn't they come down from the Vatican and go like, chuck them in the lions? Did they not used to do that? Or am I completely wrong? You sell clothes, promote me. Well, how can I promote you? I don't even know you. Just put your business in there then if you want. I don't believe you're at peril. Mate, it's too complex. My English is amazing. You ain't seen me without my top on. That is really amazing. But that's for after 9 o'clock. That's after 10 o'clock. But I go at 10. It's after 10 o'clock. That's when the juicy stuff happens. But I go at 9:59. I'll go on my secret channel then. I love all these people have like 4 or 5 channels, isn't it? Oh, I get banned, so I've got another one. I do have another. Trouble is, these apps are very clever. They get them banned, and then you're addicted to it, so you have to go on it more. But yeah, I think, did they do that? I don't know. Am I completely wrong? I'm thinking the Vatican is up the road, isn't it? The Colosseum's here, and I'm sure the Vatican was like, I don't know, over there somewhere. So did they literally just, was it the religious people went in and said, chuck them in? Or did they not? I don't know. I get that feeling. I could be right. But I thought that, really, that's what we want. See all this, like, we don't need police. You don't need any police. You have a curfew, and we have lions. Fuck it. What you do, your city is fenced off. You have, like, I don't know, 1,000 lions roaming around, isn't it? Any old skanks out doing anything, they eat them, won't they? It's like, well, you've got air. Imagine you coming out and you've got an arm missing. It's like, well, you've obviously broken the curfew, haven't you? But we're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to. We're civilised. And it's funny, we wouldn't be allowed to do it because we're civilised, but people treat, the idiots, a few people treat us uncivilised, don't they? They break in our cars, they nick my stuff, they fraudulently do stuff, and you think, they're no good to society. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, maybe you think, oh no, they're really good for society. They're great. You know, they steal these bikes, and you know, there was a good lad. You know, when he went to choir, regularly went to choir. No, he didn't. He was fucking nicking the lead off the roof. You know, some of these mums and dads, they must just such a I don't know. Do you think they just got rose-coloured glasses? They're like that, and they rose-coloured glasses about their kids. Maybe they don't know. Maybe kids don't know. Well, you know, it's true though. If you had like lions out roaming the street, do you think they'd be nicking phones? Well, they're on a sewer on, they're going to get away. And you got a lion handler down the end of the road, and he'd just jump on him, wouldn't he? Eat him. Be like, oh, he was a nice lad. Well, the lion liked him. The lion's sitting there all like, the moment they'd come out and have a look, and the lion goes, well, obviously because they can talk. The lion went, well, you know, I didn't like the phone he had. He had too many phones on him. I didn't like him. I ate him. And then the moment they should say, yeah, he was a waste of time anyway, little prat. Do I drink much coffee? No, not really. I don't know. I have like a cup in the morning, 11 o'clock. Then I normally have one at night, about 4 or 5, I suppose, a day. God, is this what psychosis looks like? I hope so. I am psychotic, mate. I am just literally mad. Hang on, what? Modern life doesn't make you like that. Modern life's a chase. It's like you need this product. All these adverts. Coming through your phone, isn't it? All through your phone. It's like, you need this, you deserve that. It's like really they're saying, look, we want to sell shares in our company. And you lot, our founder, he wants another BM. So can you buy some more of our shit, really, that you don't need? What do you think of Emmanuel? I don't know. That's a film, isn't it? Bloody hell, mate. The Bible foretold lawlessness. Oh, my God. You're too religious for me. Oh, look, it's the old man. What? It's the old man, took a jab? Well, like hit him or something. What if Jesus was a black magician? Black magician. Well, oh, sorry. I ignored. Oh, I can't believe it. Really, really got to apologise. I actually spoke to you. Sorry about that. I'm going to ignore you now. Anyway, there you go. God, they do, don't they? It's like, am I a magnet? Am I like a religious magnet? I'm not a babe. I thought I was a babe magnet. I have to tell my girlfriend she's got no worries now because I'm a religious nut magnet, and it's like they're weird. You know, they can't be like that in life. Yeah, look, the way some people act online, you got to think, no, you cannot be like that. Well, can you imagine how successful they're going to be? They're literally a Bible magnet. I'm something. I don't know what it is. You just attract them, don't you? And I suppose what it is because someone talks to them, they go, "Oh, look, maybe they want attention. Maybe a box of kangaroo." No, I think I don't know. Maybe they like attention. Maybe it's like I get no attention. My mum and dad didn't pay me much attention. Yeah, I'm a bit of a loner at school. I bully a few people and that. You know, kick a cat type of thing. Horrible people, and that's what they're like, isn't it? I think I keep saying your the first impression you give someone is the lasting impression. The end, definitely the lasting impression. If you meet someone and they seem miserable, right? You always remember that you thought they were miserable, don't you? Well, I do. I absolutely remember my first impression of stuff, things, stuff, places. I remember them. Maybe you lot don't. Oh no! I remember my fourth attempt at that holiday, or I remember when I met that person for the 10th time. I only remember from the 10th time onwards. No, I remember the first time. I remember the first time. And online, it's even better because they show their true colours so fast, so fast. But that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Jesus Christ. Turns out there's no more cat kicking. I think so. I mean, I thought that the other week. Someone was doing it, and I said, "No, mate. My first impression of you is the last impression, and you've been a troll. So I'm only ever going to think you're a troll." Hello, Charlotte. I'm only going to think you're a troll. Surely, I think you. I can't believe anyone says no. I only take the second or third time. I can't make an opinion until I've met them 2 or 3 times. I don't think so. I think we make our mind up quite quick, and that's our lasting impression of that person, isn't it? I think so. Imagine someone come in and said, "Oh, no, I want a second hand," or I don't know. They really want to spend no money on their car and it needs money spent. Just my impression is they'd be tight. I think they're tight. If they've got the money but they don't want to spend it, that to me makes it seems to make I think they're tight. But I don't. Obviously, you can't. They're and they shouldn't care what I think. If I think bad of someone, don't care what I think. Don't care what I think. My opinion is no validity in your life, does it? Surely. I wouldn't even bother with him. I'm just ignoring him, mate. I'm just ignoring him. He come on, he's rude the other night, and I just thought, just ignore him. So now we're going to just ignore him. We'll have a team. We'll we'll have a team ignore off. We'll just ignore them. All right. Jesus gives a troll. Um, if someone's horrible and then they change, obviously everyone's allowed to change, aren't they? But why would I want to change? Why would I want to change? Why would I want to do something and then go, "Oh, sorry"? I'd rather not do that. I'd rather try and be. What am I apologising for? Wouldn't I be better off? Means I'm in the wrong. Well, I don't know what was the point of being in the wrong. And if it was really, I don't know, if the person I didn't like, well, I don't want to even apologise. I just don't want to hang around you. You worry about me. I can ignore you. Well, that's a good thing. You have to try though, don't you? You have to try to ignore people because they're a bit rude, aren't they? They're rude, and I don't know. It's even worse. I don't see you can make a comment online and then apologise for it. I don't get that. You've had to physically type the words, so you've had time thinking about it, then go send. You can't say, "Oh, don't look at that. I didn't mean to send that." Well, you clearly did mean to send it, but people will ask for forgiveness, don't they? I suppose. It's up to me if I give it, isn't it? I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to say no. I just don't like you. You come across as rude, and I don't like you. There's nothing wrong. But you can say that's about me. Which even the problem is, I do that to someone, but then they still keep hounding me. I'm like, well, I thought you don't like me. What's that all about? Don't be rude to me. If you don't like me, just don't watch. Surely. But they watch you and they want to wind you up. That's what they want to do, isn't it? I reckon. The blink. I don't read it. Problem is I don't read, so it's the forgotten God. Well, the keys to the Lambo. Lambo, mate. I ain't even got a Lambo. I wouldn't even get a Lambo if I could afford a Lambo. No, even if I won the Euro Millions, I wouldn't. I've entered that Heart thing. I don't know if you hear about it. On Heart. They give away like 100 grand, so it's 800,000 tomorrow. I think you just have to answer your phone at 5 o'clock. I ain't gonna win. It's £2.50, but I thought, do you know, 800 grand, £2.50. It goes to a good cause. I think is it Globals Make Some Noise or something? I think it's going for. And I think that's a good waste of £2.50. I think. I'm sure I'm not going to win. Well, I think we're full of engineers and doctors now. I think. Well, I just thought, do you know what? You might win it, and you ain't got to do no. Imagine getting that where they answer the questions and you get one wrong, and you're like, what? And you get nothing, innit? The rule of thinking. I don't want to think. I try to be courteous and manners to everybody. I think that's we should strive for that, shouldn't we? We should strive. Am I racist? No. Are you then? Look at you, so you have a good heart. I have got a good heart. My heart is actually quite good. A Lambo would suit me. A Lambo would suit me. Nah. Actually, what would suit me would be selling Lambos. Now I can get selling them. My resting heart rate is 47. Good night. And my heart rate right now, 69 now. Oh no, hang on. Something there. 53. My heart rate right now is 50. 49? Does that mean I'm going? That's ridiculous. How can it be that low? That's mad. Look. 49. That's mad. What's your heart rate? Tell me your heart rates. Let's have a heart rate off. It does not get he's sleeping, does it? Well, right now, this is my watch. This is my watch. So this, I don't think is accurate. 54. I think it's probably a few beats more than that, I reckon. But I don't know. It just gives you a trend, doesn't it? That's what it does. That's what my girlfriend said. If you had a blood pressure monitor and you took your blood pressure once a week, gives you a trend. Scales can be out. Doesn't matter. You get a trend. You get a trend of where it's going. As long as you use the same scales, you get a trend of, you're going up or you're going down, aren't you? So I don't know. Take my first love. I can't remember that far back. I never really had any girlfriends. I was like very lucky with the girls. That's what I say to all the lads, all you boys. I tell you, don't worry about it. You can't get girls now. Don't worry. Just make sure you're solvent. You ain't sticking solvent up your nostrils. You don't drive some sort of Lambo shit and all this, right? And you dress reasonably smartly, and you got a good conversational skills. Believe you me, you'll get older. You'll have a pick. You will have your pick of them. You are cute. I don't know about cute. I'm all right. I mean, my girlfriend probably thinks I'm cute. I'm all right. I like myself. That's what I don't get when people don't. You should always like yourself. 52 now. I'm quite impressed with that. I did go to the gym. I went to the gym tonight. But I couldn't do the leg ones because my knee was hurting. My knee was hurting too much. Just go and put my blanket on, really, shouldn't I? Actually, I think I know. He still has lads, eh? This guy's a teenager inside. Nah. No, I tell you, my body isn't like a teenager. My body's got lots of like aches and pains in that. See you later, mate. See you later. You get I don't know, stuff hurts, doesn't it? Like my left knee, every now and again you catch it, and I think it's your ligaments. I think your ligaments and tendons stretch, and what happens is the joint sort of doesn't go back in properly, and I reckon what it does, it snaps in. There's I reckon that's what that is. I reckon that's that thing, isn't it? But you could be a paediatrician and go, that's completely wrong. It feels like that to me. It feels like you just wear out, don't you? I think, like when you're young, I suppose all your cells replace easy, don't they? I suppose as you get older, if your cells kept replacing, that's what they need to work out, how you can keep getting your cells to replace, isn't it? 52, 62. Northern or Cockney? Cockney. No, I haven't really had a hard life. I don't want a hard life. Who wants a hard life? I find it's funny, people, when you look after things, you're doing all right, people always say, it's all right for you. It's really all right for you, if you went to uni and you studied at uni, it's all right for you. Really? Why is it all right for me? People, I don't know, they sort of hate on you as well, don't they? Oh, it's all right for him. I love that saying, well, you don't know what I've been through. How can you say that, innit? You've unsubscribed, okay. Your best bud Emma. All right. Hello, Emma. Liverpool are the best team in the world. The Scousers. I don't really follow football. Hello, Miss Orange, whatever. Wonder why someone would come and tell me they've unsubscribed. It's not, just unsubscribe. You don't need to tell me. Maybe they got the they're saying the same things. I don't know, weird, isn't it? Actually, I can make myself a coffee. For your bro Hugh. Who's your bro? Bro? What's a bro anyway? Who's a Spurs fan? What, he's bro? Is he? Don't know. You know more than me, I ain't got a clue. You lot are talking in riddles. Is this Batman? Are we on Batman or something? His name is Isaac. Give your mate a shout, his name is Isaac. Why would you want me to shout out? What do you mean shout out? What, like open my window and shout out Isaac? Really? Why? Why would you want that? Worried about the future due to technical advancements. Any wise words? Well, you won't. You full name? What do you mean full name? What? So when you work, if you're, I don't know, when you go and see your mate whose name's John Smith, you go, "Hello, John Smith." Really? Why would you say that? You're a bit of a knob, mate, aren't you? Are you not? Can you imagine going out of him? Can you just imagine going out of this fish cake here? It's like, everyone would have to go, "Hello, Gary Cambridge. Hello, John Smith. John Smith, what would you like for beer? Do you want a beer? Oh, yes, that's Andrew Peters. Yeah, I'll have beer." Mate, you're a bit weird. Imagine going out here. My G would love a shout out. Your G? What do you mean your G? What the fuck's a G? G? Hang on, I'm going to go and do myself a latte. I'm going to see if I can find the intelligence in my cupboard. I'm going to see, hang on, I've got some anti-dickhead powder. Let me see if I can find it. I don't get rid of ants, just get rid of dickheads. I'll see you in a minute. I was going to take it in the kitchen, but I can't be bothered. You're too knobbish, you lot. Christ, it's knobs on steroids, isn't it? Hello, I'm a knob. Oh, you'd be perfect on whatever it is. Really? Yeah, come along, it's great. You're a bit thick, we haven't got a clue, but yeah, we watch this play and we try and get it to say these rude words. Crazy. God, you're crazy people. If you're wondering, I'm talking to my fridge. Just in case you're wondering, I'm having a chat to my fridge. My fridge was saying, like, what the fuck's going on out there? I went, I don't know. I said, it's the internet. And he went, that's it. He said, stick your head in that bacon and have a sandwich. So that's what I've done. And a bacon sandwich while I was waiting for you lot to actually get some intelligence. Hello, are you intelligent? No. Ah, get on the internet. We'll be back. And he's still watching. It just it does my nut. And you go out the room, you're doing nothing, and I love the way you lot are just sitting there waiting for. Oh, what's he going to talk about next? We've got to watch. It's like you realise there's a life. You can get a life off the internet. Look, you must have one. It's like a rectangular thing, right? It's got a frame round it. There's maybe a little step at the bottom. You open it, and that's the world. You can go out there and go anywhere. You go out your front door, and you can go. Fuck it, I'm going left today. Off you go, and you go and find an ice cream parlour, have some ice cream. I don't know, with sprinkles on. What a life! And yet you're sitting in, doing nothing. Get a life, the lot of you. I'm going to start selling lives. That's what I'm going to sell. Do you want a life? Yeah. Hello, I want a life. Well, you can't have one. You're not qualified for a life. Oh, what can I have then? I don't know. What do you want? Oh, shit, I nearly dropped that. Christ, I nearly dropped my Kinko's. La 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 la. Hey, I used to be mad, now I just watch the internet. Because it makes me look intelligent. You do realise I'm talking to myself? I thought I'd let you know that. I haven't got anyone here. Well, I might have, let me tell you that I might. You'll be thinking, oh, who's he got in the kitchen? You should come out in the kitchen, you should get me to come out. See, I'm there all right, bring it out here. There's too much excitement out there. Yeah, they wouldn't handle it, I know. It's a bit like Jack Nicholson, wouldn't it? You couldn't handle the truth. Well, right, I'll go back in there. I know. Get the fires on. Get the fires on, so we'll look like we're eating all the fires. Yummy. In my tummy. Yummy. Oh, you got an answer. Hey, I'm back. Hey, you patiently sat there, very good children. You all sat there like real good, Has anyone said anything while I've been gone? What's this? Do I go to the cinema? I don't know really. My homie Hugh is asking if you can read out his full name. Full name? Hugh full name? You misgendered the fridge, did I? Well, I can't help it. Tobacco bits, mate. Oh, I don't even. Oh, these, look. These are lush. 85 calories. That is the best popcorn ever, isn't it? Butterkiss. What, sitting here? Cup of Horlicks. We used to get that. I quite like that. I had a ready meal curry tonight. I went to the gym and I had a ready meal curry. I normally have these during the day. I thought I'm going to save them for tonight. Because this is the time I want to binge. Popcorn. Butterkiss. I like buying the big packs of the multi-packs because I think I could eat 2 or 3 of them. But you have a big pack, you have to eat them all, don't you? Midnight snack, too much rubbish, mate. Too much. I don't know, toffee, these biscuits from Tesco, caramel digestives, Fox's Crunch creams, toffee, did I say that? Toffee, all sorts of crap, really. Crisps and all sorts. You were proper prolific in summer and the night. Really, was I? What's your feeling? I know. Going to Tommy's March, no? Am I still a Reform supporter? No. Mandan. Who's Mandan? I can't even reach me gob. Right, I'm using Nutri again, so I've still got calories left. I could probably have a Muller corner in a minute. Because I've saved up my calories. I've done quite well. Saturday? Nah, I've got better things to do. Fanta or Sprite? I quite like the Tango, sugar-free ones. And I've got a Pepsi, sugar-free, Pepsi Max Lime. I thought, well, I'll try it. Actually, quite nice. I thought it was going to be a bit like rubbish, but actually quite nice. So I thought, yeah, I like them. When are we going to send shit today? What's your girlfriend's name? She called Meredith, is she? All right. Unplug the charger. What, in the car? Sod that. Am I not allowed to charge my car then? Save the kingdom? From what? I don't need to save the UK. I think the UK's alright, personally. A simple way to stop it. A simple way would stop it. We have no welfare state. Get rid of the welfare state, no one will come. But then you'll be whinging, I can't work and I want money. No, we're taking away the very incentive that gets people here. No one would come here. If there was no welfare state, no one would come here. You had to pay for your own medical. You had to pay for your own education. Nothing. Everything was pay as you go. You would have no, well, you would still have problems, because then the poor people would say, oh, you rich people got all the money, so we're going to go out and steal it from the rich people. Give it back to the poor. Really? I thought you weren't about the boats. Then you'd all be bitching and arguing amongst yourself. If we shipped them all out, right, we had no welfare state, I guarantee all the poor people would be breaking into people's houses. Guarantee. Because they want money. And it's unfair. The government should be paying me. No, when we pay people, that's why people come here. Because there's a welfare state. How long does an EV last before you need to recharge? Depends on. You have a guessometer, which tells you the range. My one says 200 mile, which is about 200 mile. It does, but it'll tell you what the range is. I mean, you have to take off 10%, maybe 20% off of what that says, and that's probably what it will do. You know. We need to boycott Starbucks. What about if I want a coffee in there, though? Should you boycott things? Yeah, you should have morals, but if you've got morals, you're probably not on YouTube, are you, really? You're probably a bit like immoral. Well, do you think popcorn? I bought popcorn. But do you think? Do you see what I'm saying? The welfare state allows people to basically not work. It encourages bad behaviour, doesn't it? You know, we think we're entitled to. We need to reduce income tax down to hardly anything like Dubai, but you pay everything's pay as you go, literally. What we're doing on here, I'm sitting here, and I go live, and then you're watching me. That's about it, really. What's my point? Why do you think they're coming here? Because you lot believe they get everything. This is what you believe. So if we don't give them anything, we don't give anyone anything. There's no welfare state. Who's going to come here? No one's going to come here. But then you'll go, yeah, but that's unfair. We're British and we deserve it. It's like, no. My mum and dad never got it. Why are you entitled to it? I'm not entitled to it. Where's it written down I'm entitled to it? Where? London. Where's it written down? Where is it written down that I'm entitled to whatever? But you want a job? No jobs. Really? No jobs. So if you was taking a colt, what's the person who's defending you? I think he's called a solicitor. What did he do? He weren't born as a solicitor. He was born as a baby, and he learned to be a solicitor. Admittedly, if you're about, I don't know, say 23, it's too late, isn't it? Your life's fecked then, isn't it? Unless you learn from a young age, you're ruined, didn't you? And you've got to learn skills, didn't you? If you was a really, so you mean to say there's no plumbers? There's no plumbers around, no roofers. I mean, roofers doing some work on a roof down at Gravesend for me. Sent me the bill, I don't know, 400 or 500 quid. Yeah, get it done. Well, they're not earning money, are they? They haven't got no jobs. What's my name? Gary Cambridge. It says it on the thing. But you go, I hope you think that's a stupid attitude, mate. I hope you really think my things I think about are stupid. I really do. You got mental health issues, mate. What? And you're on, but you're clever enough to go use your phone to log on to YouTube. Really? You got no abilities at all then. Literally no abilities at all. You got no skills. You couldn't learn any skills, so you couldn't monetize your skills. Really? Wow. Can you do a spreadsheet? Can you type out words, Word documents and things like that? Couldn't you do something like that? Do some voluntary work then. You got no skills, really? None. But you're typing on here, mate. I don't think it. What do you think of Andy Burnham? I don't really know, really. He's in Manchester, isn't he? Or Liverpool? He was a union bloke, wasn't he? I think. I don't really know. I don't really follow politics. We should all follow it because it's quite important. But I don't know. They're all, none of them are going to do what they say because they can't. If we're realistic, we know none of them can do what they say. None of them. And we know that. But the thing is, the king? What, Andy Burnham's the king? Well, I sell cars, mate. Sell cars. Mate, you can say what you like. How do we vote in reform? How do we vote them in? Well, you vote for them. That's about it. It's a first past the post. Whatever party gets the most votes, they're in power. If they get a big majority, then they can do things. If they haven't got a majority, weak government's not having a majority. You need to get a convincing majority. The only thing when it's too big, you can then do what you want. You can do what you want and get away with it. What do I think about it? What reform? I don't know. I think you should do your due diligence. You do your due diligence. I believe your influences will make your faults, won't it? Your parents will probably get influences from your parents, whether they're Labour or Tory or your mum was Conservative. And I bet if your mum was Conservative, your dad was Labour, I bet pretty much her parents were Conservative, and I bet his mum and dad were Labour. But it's democracy. But you should respect each other. We should all respect. We vote different ways. We've got different values and things like this. And you're all, I don't know. You're focusing on one thing, aren't you? You're focusing on one thing. It's just, stop. If you want to stop them coming here, that you can't have a welfare state. You can't say we want a welfare state, but we don't want people to come here and take advantage of it. You can't say you can't say it's a free bar, but I don't want people to get pissed. It's going to happen. People are selfish. Humans are selfish. Or are they not? Or you say, no, that's ridiculous, Gary. The British people aren't selfish. We wouldn't do that. Yeah, of course you would. Free bar to people take the piss. If you park on the yellow line and park there for an hour and get away with it, what, you're going to go, oh, no, hang on, I want to pay. No, you're not. Everybody's two-faced. Everybody's two-faced. I'm two-faced. Everybody's two-faced. But you think you got a lot of think what you want to think, innit? Don't listen to me. You should think I'm ridiculous and block me. That's what you should do. If you don't agree with me, well, I don't want you to agree with me. I don't want anyone to agree with me. You should agree with your own things, not my things, your things, and the way you vote. Who cares what you vote? Why would you care if you vote Labour and I'm a Tory? Why would I care how you vote? That's how if I care, that's bang out of order. I can't do that. They don't come here because of the welfare state. What do they come here for? Our sparkling conversation, our intelligence, what the English want to work mentality. Yeah, good luck. They come here for that. I don't think they come here for the weather. No, I don't think so. They come here because it's a lucrative place to come. But that's because you've got a welfare state. If you don't have a welfare state, you ain't going to have it, are you? Yeah, but he's not talking shit. He's just talking. That's how he is. That's how he is. He's up to look. You should all vote the way you want to. There's no point talking about politics. We should talk about getting a leg over, or cakes, or holidays, or motorbikes. What's the point talking about political stuff? The point is, if you vote a certain way, you're gonna say, look, I'm towards the left, and I think it's this, this, and this. And if you're not, you say, I'm towards the right, and I'm that, that, and that. And then, if you're foolish, you probably listen to Nigel Farage. But that's up to you. If you want to believe Nigel Farage is the saviour to everything, go for it. You go for what you think. Infidels, no. Well, it's no point, is it? It's too polarising. It's a bit like, well, my side of the, and they're going to. No, you just look after yourself. Is it selfish? Yes. But no one else is going to. Who's going to look after you? Do you really think the government are going to look after you? Do you think the saviour is no one comes to this country? And is that what you really believe? Shut the borders. They're coming for our jobs. People don't want to work here, mate. People don't want to work here because they're a bit tired. They've got chipped nails and, I feel a bit tired. I've got this thing where I'm just tired. I can't work. But I can sit up and play my Xbox all night. And I can get a staffy and go and walk it. But you make your own mind. You make your own mind up, innit? I think if you don't want to do anything, I think Labour are perfect. I really do. I think if you've got a business and you want to get on, I personally think the Tories are better. That's my thoughts. I don't need you to correct me, because I don't want correcting. You shouldn't try and correct me. I'm not trying to correct you. These are my thoughts. You can do what you want. But look, believe what you want to believe, innit? Kids can't read anymore. But that's surely when our kids were young, we would read to them. We'd read to them, sit and read books and stuff like that. We bought these books where they could, write and that sort of stuff. And we was fortunate we sent them for extra tuition on a Saturday, like Saturday school, No. Well, if we ignore him, he will go. Latte. This is what I find funny. The lives, it's all a bit. It's really funny. People want to talk about stuff, and then they want to get angered that you've got certain views. They want to talk about your views, but then they want to get angered about you. Electric cars are classic. Electric cars are the classic. Would you drive? I'll drive an electric car. Oh, I couldn't get an electric car there. Woo. You're fucking psychic. Did you believe I'm going to say, are you going to get one? And what do you think? No, I don't even care. Why would I care if you don't like electric cars? But why would you care if I do like them? I really don't give a flying fig if you don't like them. But can you not give a flying fig if I like them? If I'm trying to preach to you, you need to get one. No, that's stupid, isn't it? Why would I do that? If you ask me questions about them, I will tell you what I believe and I know to be facts. Whether you can handle that or want that, I don't know. It's up to you. But that's me. You should be different. I don't get you. You just accept. Everybody should accept that everyone's different, isn't it? Everyone's different. We all want different things. We all fancy different things. I don't know. Surely there's nothing wrong with that. But it's almost like on the internet, people don't accept that. It's like, well, you shouldn't vote that way. You shouldn't do. Let's say, like, if you want to vote for Nigel Farage, you know what? Good luck to you. Vote for him. I'm not going to vote for him. But then you say, what do you think of him? It's like, it doesn't matter what I think about him. Why are you asking me something that is completely irrelevant to you? Unless you're going to marry me, or you want to be my boyfriend, or I don't know, whatever. You want to get intimate with me, or you want to move in with me, or whatever, or I'm going to work for you. Maybe if I was going to work for you, you might want to know my political persuasion. Maybe you could be hardcore Labour. I don't want no Tories working for me. Fair enough. Your old man might have been in the mines, and you say, well, Thatcher ruined the unions. She ruined the unions. I hate them. It's like, well, that's fair enough. Because again, you would believe that. I personally think the unions have too much power. I think she's done the right thing. Eddie Shah, like, wasn't it? Fortress Wapping, wasn't it? And they're up there slashing the horses, really? I don't really know someone who was up there doing that. And you think, wow, like these are supposed. They've had the print. The print for so long was such a closed shop. I know people up there, and they'd sign other people in. My mate went up there, started working. And what are you doing? Well, I'm doing it. No, you don't do that yet. No, you do that tomorrow. We're going down the pub. Come with us. So they go down the pub and get pissed. It's like, what? Don't lie, you're flexing about your electric car. How is a car a flex, mate? How is a car a flex? I personally think, big up and above. I'll tell you what, I think my heart rate's a flex. I'll tell you what my heart rate is now. This is a flex. Yeah, 59. My heart rate right now is 59. And my resting heart rate is 47. That's a flex. That is a flex. I've got a Lamborghini. How could you explain to me how a Lamborghini is a flex? Or flex, what do I want to do? Again, I'm trying to impress you with the things I've got. Really? No. I don't want to impress you. You might be impressed with the things I've got, and I personally think, why would you impress with the car I've got? I don't understand it. You might like it if you're my mate. You might go, I like your car. I do think if you've done well, whether it's uni or you've got a really good job or you worked hard, sing about it. If you're losing weight and you've done really well, you put the graft in, you sing about it. You've done the marathon, you tell everyone you've done the marathon, because that's hard work. But I don't know. I don't see all this sort of flexing stuff. I don't get it. What, a Lambo and a Rolex? That's a flex, really? That is you're really, really seriously impressed with that? Really? You're impressed that someone's got a big house? Looks very nice. You seriously impressed about that sort of stuff? You are literally what? You said it, Gary. What do you drive? Electric car. You said it. What do you drive, Gary? Electric car, Jag, not a Jag or Ford electric car. What do you mean? You said it. I've got a Tesla. I bought my first one in. Yeah, no, you shouldn't have too much power on the thing. You shouldn't have. Neither side should have too much power. The uni shouldn't have too much power, and the flask should have. It should be even, shouldn't it? Shouldn't be like this or like this. It should be like that. But we're humans. We don't want to get on. We want to argue, don't we? You said it, bruv. Well, hang on. How is that a flex? What, you think that's a flex? What, a 64 reg car is a flex? Say I bought a brand new one. What, you seriously think a car is a flexed? Wow. If you're seriously impressed with that, wow. Odd. I don't get how you would be impressed. I think I'd be impressed with how the person got to that place, because I want to try and get to that place. That's me. But Mars, nah, trying to give it up. But you do what you want to do. Electric cars are balls. A balls? What's that mean? Go charge what? Up your toy Tesla. Well, it's charged. I don't need to. It's definitely, I don't need to. It's got enough charge in it. Did I charge this morning? I charged this morning on the way back. They're good for you, but you're allowed to go. Your neighbours are always pressed with new cars. Well, maybe you are. Maybe you do go, oh, wow, that bloke's got an M3. Maybe it's like, maybe that impresses you. I don't know. I would think his manners and courtesy would impress me more. And if he come around my house, would he put the toilet seat down and take his shoes off before he walks in? Would he say please and thank you? If I do a job for him, does he say thank you? I'm like, that's impressing me. That's a flex, but maybe not. Maybe it's like material things make you flex, isn't it? I don't know. But you're allowed to do what you want to do, aren't you? You're allowed to, believe whatever you want of my car. My car's my car, isn't it? It's not impressive. Should you drive an electric car? No. Drive the car you want to drive, isn't it? You'd rather drive a BYD. Well, drive a BYD. You can buy them. It's not any law you can't buy one, isn't it? And I got my car, I don't know, 2018, I think. It's 2018. back then there wasn't really anything else that would do 200 mile. If I'm honest, there wasn't. If I'd have waited to 2019, I could have got a Kona, 64 kilowatt Kona, but I didn't even know they were coming out in then. That's why I bought it. I bought it because I fancied it. It's not. You shouldn't fancy the same things as me, is it? I don't think. All right, Lex. But you do. I'll put off having an electric car as long as physically possible. But why even get one? Why not just carry on driving petrol and diesel? You can drive it for the next, I don't know, the next 30 years. All right, mate. You can drive a petrol and diesel for the next 50 years. You do realise that. They're not banning them. Unless you say I regularly buy brand new cars. If you say I buy brand new cars, well then yeah, you are unfortunately in a bit of a predicament, aren't you? What do you say? I wouldn't drive an electric car. It's a gimmick. Well, I have this round thing in my car. When I go like that, it goes right. And when I go like that, it goes left. The door handles, I open the door and I'll get in it. There's a radio in it. There's a heater in it. Headlights. I'm not sure what's a gimmick. I don't know what the gimmick is. It's a car. It just runs on a different type of fuel. Surely. I don't know. What's the gimmick? You say it's a gimmick. It's a girly car. Well, right. And right, so it's not manly. How can a car denote your sexuality? It's, mate, it's whether you stand up and have a wee. I've got the new Range Rover plug-in the other week. Nice. Oh, Ranger, sorry. I thought it was Range Rover. Electric car the way forward. Hairdresser's car. And? You lot worry too much. You lot, I tell you what, the way you lot are going on, you are going to struggle. You are going to struggle big. Not big time. You're going to struggle with mental health. You're going to struggle all sorts of stuff. You literally will not be able to get anything. You will have to try and get things that you believe people are going to impress with. I'm going, boy, you're going to have lots of debt. You're going to be working many, 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 many hours and many, many years of your life funding the very thing because you're worried what people will think about you. I thought, wow, that's good. Good. We need people who are going to work. Hairdresser's plug. What's a hairdresser's plug? A hairdresser's. What's this? Mate. Well, no, look, they're allowed to, it's a girly car. Right, but they're rubbish. But they're this. And they at some point, even they must get to a point. It's like yellow cars are rubbish. Okay. Well, they're rubbish. Okay. But by you not having one, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Too worried about it. Well, that's it, isn't it? I need a certain badge on my clothes or a certain car. I can't afford that. I can't afford the lifestyle I think I need to impress people. So I have to fund that. How do I fund that? With credit. Credit helps me. Credit would help me look like it's not a girlies car. Would help me buy an R8 or something. Can you imagine? An R8? Would I want an R8? No. What would I want? Why would I want an R8? What do you think is exciting about an R8 then? It's loud. What else? And this is just a foolish thing. The boys definitely think the car, that gets the girl. Can you imagine getting a girlfriend because she likes your car, not you? I'm saying, wow, that's got a longevity in that. That has got a lot of longevity in that relationship, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I had this big house. I rented this big house and this girl was impressed with all the stuff I was telling. People try and impress people. I'm like, why are you trying to impress people? Don't try and impress. People should be impressed with who you are. And someone who's not impressed with who you are, then they're not worthy, are they? Not worthy of your. They're not worthy of your breath. They're not worthy of your words. They're not worthy of your friendship, I don't think. But you may think differently. Electric cars are a scam, just windmills. Well, make your mind up. It's either a car or it's a windmill. Are you not envious of what, though? We're not envious of what? Brum brum. Oh, when most women don't care about it, well, a rover. Yeah, we've had loads of rovers. Loads of rovers. I tell you, look, you do what you want to do, innit? I suppose everybody does something. You know what? I think everybody does something. We all try and impress people, do we? Of course, you're going courting. You want to, you want to impress that girl. You want to impress that boy. Of course, you do. We want to be noticed, don't we? We want to notice people. And we want people to notice us. And you want to stand out, don't you? So, but I think as you get older, you realise all the shit you done when you was young was just like absolutely pointless. You realise the most important things was people, and to try and impress someone. I shouldn't need to try and impress someone. Someone should be impressed with what I'm like. If that isn't enough for you, if me as I am isn't impressive, then good. You need to move on to the next person that you will find impressive. And I think someone who will pay you attention, isn't rude, has manners and courtesy, can hold a conversation together, make you laugh. I think that's more impressive than any amount of Range Rovers or Lambos or anything, or Rolexes. But if you think a Rolex is going to make you impressive, great. Get one because you want one. Don't get one because you think it's going to make people impressed with you. If you genuinely want a Rolex, I mean, some people are really into timepieces. I'm not at all. Don't understand them. What would I see? I've got a Garmin. I've got a Garmin. Now that excites me. I like it. But you might say it's a Garmin. And what people who are into watches, they go, "Oh, that's not no, that's not." And I went, "What does it do? It just tells the time." All I want it to do is tell the time, measure my steps, and measure my heart rate. Really, so that's more valuable to me than getting a Rolex. When I go out, do I want a dress watch? Not really. I go out of even a watch. Maybe I should get wear these things. But a Garmin, how's that a Garmin? How's that a flex? I don't get the whole flexing thing. Oh, look, if I've done well, I buy stuff. I saved up and bought my Ribble. I save up for stuff. I believe I want to save up for it. Rather than buy it, I want to save up for it. If it takes me 2 years, it takes me 2 years. Could I afford it before that? Yeah. Just take the money out of my savings or whatever to go and buy it. But I don't want to do that. I want to save up for it. Because otherwise, if I do that, then the next thing I'm going to buy, and then then before you know it, I've got no savings, and that's ridiculous. Why have I got to get it straight away? Be on the rich list, all my Sunshine's richest. Why do you want to be on there? Why am I necking? I don't think it's out. It's in, really. Bet you had to wake up in the night and try and get your car charging a cheap electricity tariff. Why would I just go and do it on the way? When I go out, I'll just charge on the superchargers. Hello, Julie. Actually, the Tesla the Tesla superchargers are actually quite cheap. Not for me, they're free for me, but the Tesla superchargers are actually cheap for, normal electric cars. And they're quite clever. They do different, I think, say, during the day or whatever, it's all like 5 to 6, 7 o'clock. So they're more expensive. But if you went there like now, the charges are cheap. They're trying to encourage people to charge, out of hours, because again, if you're tight for money, then you would want to drive cheaper, wouldn't you? Surely. I don't think free stuff's a flex, is it really? It's just it just came with that, so that's why I bought the car. Really, am I retired? No. I would think you seem to be impressed with the wrong sort of stuff. What's your name? Big up above. I think you seem to be, yeah. YouTube. YouTube is. I feel like Einstein. I feel like I don't know. I tell you what I feel like, what's he, Brian Cox? I'll go on YouTube and I think, fucking hell, I'm like Brian Cox. I'm as intelligent as Brian Cox. So knowledgeable about stuff. I love him. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Now that's a flex. Someone like, I just said, is it Brian Wilcox? Is what he called himself? Now him, he's a flex. He's a flex. He's like super knowledgeable. David Attenborough, what a flex. That's a guy. That's a flex. And I wouldn't think David Attenborough's got a Lamborghini. He don't even drive, does he? Isn't it funny? Now he's a flex. 100. He got to 100, didn't he? Living a long time and being well, not suffering with your mind or anything like that. That's a flex. In the modern world, if you can have like hardly any stresses, that's a flex, I think. It's too much. The wrong things are thought of as flexes, aren't they? But they're all marketed. All the things that we think will make us happy absolutely won't make you happy. It's right, it's all marketing, isn't it? It's all marketing. All the shiny pennies are marketed very, very well, and they're all given to, influencers and, David Beckham. If you like David Beckham and he's, he gets a certain watch or something like that, he doesn't pay for it. He's given that. Messi will wear whatever watches or cars, and you think, I want to get them boots that he's got. We just do, and we're marketed. It's that lifestyle, isn't it? Well, you say being a millionaire, do you want to be happy, really? You want to be happy if you can be wealthy and happy. Be healthy, wealthy, and happy if you can. Healthy, happy, and wealthy. Because money doesn't necessarily make you happy, but it just means you can buy stuff, which makes it a bit easier. And when you go, I don't know, when you go shopping, you haven't got to think, I've got a budget. You can just buy what you want, isn't it? But I suppose that's the thing with the modern world, we're talking not to budget, aren't we? We're not talking not to budget for anything. You just have a bit of plastic and you get it. Again, it's the gratification has become instantaneous, isn't it? I can get all this stuff now, like Klarna. I've never used it. I don't really understand it. I think is it 12 weeks or something you get? And I'm like, wow, 12 weeks. And it was on the finance rep. He was telling me he was looking through like Just Eat or something like that. And there was Klarna was an option for paying it. I'm like, he went, I can't believe it. I went, I said, actually, do you know what? I can't believe me and you are saying we can't believe it. I absolutely can believe it. I'm going, but I'm astonished that people would do that. I am. I'm absolutely astonished. Is life a bit horrible sometimes? Of course it is. There's always someone that's going to be, you perceive is going to be happier than you. They're going to have more stuff than you. They're going to be faster at running than you. But, I can't chase them. I've got to stop chasing them. I think that's it. Once you stop chasing, that's when you realise I'm flying now. I'm soaring, I'm flying. But all the time you're chasing, it's dragging you down, isn't it, I think? What's the best car I've ever driven? Well, it's the thing, I don't know, the best car. Well, I personally think the best car is the one that I own. I'll never spend any money on it. I think it's the best. I think everybody, their best car will be the one that's they've spent no money on it. They had it for 5 years or something, spent nothing on it. I can't believe if you bought the car of your dreams and it kept going wrong, you'd say that was your best car. I think you would, but I think deep down you would actually say, no, actually, when you got rid of it, because it was a money pit, I reckon you would say, imagine having some of these like hypercars, or supercars, carbon fibre discs, thousands, 10, 20,000, 30,000 for a set of pads and discs. And so you're not interested in what millionaires and billionaires have. When you say I'm not interested, what do you mean? Would I want what they've got? Don't know. Yeah, but I'm not going to get it, so it doesn't matter, does it? If I chase it, what about if I chase the dream the dream that never can be realised? I'm going to chase it. No, my dreams have got to be realised. Otherwise, there's no point chasing it. What's the point of me chasing like a 20-minute park run? I couldn't do it. Even though I've had a full-time trainer, I might get down to 25s, 24 maybe. I'm doing 28, 27, so I can't believe I've knocked 7 minutes off. I might be able to, I don't know, but I think that's unattainable. Or saying I want to do a 16-minute park run. No, it's just not attainable, is it? Saying I want to do a 25-minute, that's attainable. That's a goal I can go for. But getting a car I can't afford, I can't see that's a goal worth having. It's an aspiration maybe, but my goal should be aspiration. Thing you just would maybe like to if I was in a position, maybe you aspire to getting it. But I don't know. I think my goal needs to be realistic. Well, I'm not saying you're not a millionaire. You might be, but you're worried like what other people have got. Why would I want what other people have got? Really, I don't know. And if I really want what they got, why don't I just get it? It's only just money, isn't it? Just if I really, 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 really want it, get it. But then I don't. What would be the point of saving up, saving over years and years to buy that 60 grand car or something? What for? Is it going to be happy? I'm going to live all that time to get it, and then what? What do I do now? But I take on BMWs. They're all right. BMWs, built nice and nice to drive, like Mercedes. Nice cars. It's what you want the car to do, isn't it? You get the metal box. What's the car? What's its criteria? Where's it got to go? What do you want it to do? I've got to get 6 people in it. We need a 7-seater. I've got to get 2 people in. What would you value your business at? I don't know. Speak to the accountant. Don't know really. You lot do what you want to do. I just find I look at all the modern world and all these kids are looking at all these people online are sort of saying, I don't know what they want to do and all this. I think, wow, that's just like odd, If someone's come along with 3 million, would you sell it? Yeah. It's a pointless question. It's a pointless question. You haven't got 3 million. No one's going to walk along and give me 3 million. This is what I don't understand with these questions. I struggle with. I really struggle with that question. I'm like, it's not even a thing, is it? It's just like you're making conversation for the point of making conversation. I don't know. Would I want to win the lottery? Yeah, I'm probably not going to win the lottery. Or what would you do if you win it? Well, I don't know. I don't do the lottery, so I'm not in it. Goodwood, what about it? I'm all right, mate. I'm going in 5 minutes. I'm going. Jet ski? Goodwood jet ski? What are you on about now? Are you the one who comes in just one word at a time? He's chucking one word. And eventually you go back like over 100 and like he's made a sentence up. It took you like a month to make a sentence up. But yeah, you do what you like to do, what you want to do, innit? If you want to be impressed with someone who's got an M3, go for it. If you don't, then don't. No dogging, no, staying in today. I'm staying in, I've got to put these couple of things on my Nutri check. Don't know if I want a yogurt or not. Might have a yogurt. So we'll wait and see. Anyway, I'm going there. What you need to do is do what you want to do. This is for YouTube. If you want to be impressed with stuff, go for it. I think deep down you'll go, yeah, no, I'm not really. But you probably wouldn't admit that to your mates. You wouldn't admit that to your mates. You might align. I think if you really think about it, if you've lost anyone, any family members or something, I personally think you'd think, actually, do you know what? Yeah. Well, it's a Muller corner, so I'm definitely flexing at that, mate. Definitely flexing. I don't know the little balls or the one with the choco flakes. I don't know. I haven't decided. I bought some, Muller Light, lemon and strawberry ones. They're quite nice, actually, little yogurts. Yeah, I mean, that's how I roll. I have a flex, innit? Flex. I'm flexing. I'm flexing with, with my mates. We're going out jogging. We're going jogging. Actually, I've got a Lenovo yoga or something. Love it. Hey, right, I'm off now. Have a good evening. And Jennifer Baird 08. Is that your name, is it? Jennifer Baird. What's that 08 though? What does that mean? Was she born in 2008? See you later, mate. I'm off to flex. I'm just going to go and get me Rolexes on. I had them made so I can put them on my legs as well. That was it. I have them all up my arm, right? All my Rolex. What I do, I have a coat, massive coat, and I go out to the market and go, hey, here. Do you want a Rolex like that? Or do you want a what is it? A tag? These are tags. These are Rolex. Tags. I tell you what, I reckon a lot of you people on here have got tags. You know what I mean? I don't mean to tag her. I mean a tag round your ankle, won't you? You can't. That's what it is. Do you know what? I just realised. I just clocked what it is. Why the nutters all here? You know what it is? They've all got tags on, haven't they? Kin hell. Talk about flexing. What do you do? Well, I've done loads of stuff and I've got a tag on now. That's it, isn't it? Oh, I just realised. Oh, fucking hell. Cross, I've just realised that. Tagsville, isn't it? Hello. Have you got a tag? Imagine that. Imagine like when you're growing up. And when you're older, you know, when I'm on a dim living on an estate, I can imagine if you was brought up from a young age on an estate as a boy, I reckon all the people you looked up to, if you survived and you didn't do too much bad stuff, I bet at some point you go, actually, do you know what? And look at these people who get out of gangs and go and mentor the kids. Now that's a person you should look up to. There's a person on TikTok called Leo Goldenchild. Howard is his name. Really nice guy. I think he runs these sort of like youth club things, you know, and mentoring the kids and that sort of stuff. And I think, what a top geezer. What a top geezer. Now that's a pucker thing, isn't it? But you may not. You may say, no, he's this, he's this. But I think, unfortunately, lots of when you're young, you get influenced by lots of the bad stuff, and mainly boys. I think mainly boys. Sadly, I don't know how many kids like weren't quite off the rails, and they just got in with the wrong people, and they just went off the rails, isn't it? Flashing. Oh, I had me watches inside. Right, I've got to go. A flexor. No, I don't flex that. I've got to go. Mate, I had to have my ceiling moved up, right? It was all 50s under the bed. It was 20s. I couldn't believe it. I hate 20s. I used to burn 20s, but I don't do that. I burn 50s now. I love to get a load and just fake ones and just hang them out of a plane, innit? Down the high street. Go down the high street, chucking them out like that, out the window, innit? Oh, you peasants. Yeah, that's some of that flex. Right, I'm off to go and flex. I'm going to flex my muscles. I look in the mirror and I think, yeah, I like they're getting my guns up. The thing is, I'm not ever going to get any bigger. You know, you just don't, because I'm old and worn out now. Right, I'm off. See you later. Anyone got a spare knee, send it over. I want a new knee. I'm sick of my knee. Right, see you later.